Hey everyone, it's Natch, here doing another review for games and how getting 100% by completing the trophy list can help your mental fitness. Please keep in mind everything here is just my opinion, based on my own life experience. There are some professional studies that would suggest I'm on the right track, but for now I'm here to just spread the word and help people look at gaming as more than just entertainment. So with that, let's jump right in. Today I'm going over WWE 2K Battlegrounds, developed by Saber Interactive, released in 2020. Battlegrounds is both a single-player and multiplayer game. However, an internet connection is not required to earn 100%. Before having played Battlegrounds, I had never heard of it, but I'm fairly familiar with the wrestling genre, so I'm not surprised it existed. To be honest, I didn't even bother watching the trailer. I had very little expectations for it heading into it, but having now completed the game, I was kind of surprised. It was harder than I thought, specifically, and the thing that really actually stood out to me the most was the tutorial and how simplistic the move function list is, and how Saber really interacted that in a smooth transition while you're playing the campaign so you can catch on quickly. So kudos to them for that. Okay, so before we head into the fun stuff, some of you might be asking, is this appropriate for kids to play? In short, probably, but let's take an organic look at it anyways. The ESRB rating for Battlegrounds is 13 and older for cartoon violence and mild suggestive themes, and I just think that's ridiculous. Wrestling is a sport, and the WWE uses that to make their entertainment. Sure, kids shouldn't be going around and hitting each other with objects and attempting certain moves they do in the game. But to me, Battlegrounds is perfectly fine for preteen, 9 and older. Obviously, serious injury can happen if attempting the moves you can see in the game, and you do it in real life. But at that age, 9, really essentially preteen, kids have the cognitive function to understand that. So to me, again, it's perfectly fine for preteen and older. Alright, so now you may be wondering just how long this will take to get 100%. Well, to be honest, a lot of that will depend on the skill set of the player. For me, I expected Battlegrounds would take me less than 21 hours to get 100%, and I was right. So I feel pretty comfortable saying, in my opinion, it would take anyone at least 6 hours to complete. I'm not aware of any known cheats or glitches that would affect completion time. However, game difficulty does for one particular trophy. The other factor to determine how long this will take to get 100% is looking at the trophy list difficulty itself. Even with guides and walkthroughs, which I always suggest using if you can, I'd say Battlegrounds trophy list is below average, and if you'd like to see the guides I use, they will be in the video description below. Okay, so now on to the fun stuff. As you know, the whole point of my channel is to help educate and promote gaming for mental fitness. I truly believe you can improve so many mental abilities by earning 100% in a game rather than only playing the game just for fun. For Battlegrounds, I'd say its trophy list mostly improves mental reflex. And look, mental reflex is invaluable. It's essentially your brain's automatic reaction to certain situations, a form of instinct. Think of it as something fragile slipping out of your hands. Your instinct kicks in and you would either automatically react and attempt to grab it and secure it before it hit the ground, or move out of the way to avoid injury. And there's not a lot of safe and entertaining ways to help improve that kind of an ability, as it requires a lot of repetition. So being able to improve your brain's reflex by playing this game is a great way to do mental fitness. The trophy that best highlights this is Invincible, which requires you to win a Royal Rumble match against 30 opponents on normal difficulty or higher. Basically, Royal Rumble is a game type where you must play against 3 others in a ring at all times until there's only one left standing out of all opponents. So there are 4 wrestlers, including you, to begin the match, and when one goes out, another one comes right in, all the way up to 30 opponents altogether, and you have to be the last one standing. And you have to be playing on normal difficulty or higher. And it's a free-for-all, so everyone's out for themselves. And having to go through something for that long, you got to be quick with what moves you use, combos and counters to become the winner. Thankfully, Battlegrounds, again, it makes it very simplistic to perform these moves and that is what really makes that a fantastic introductory game for mental fitness for those who like fighting games. And it's still challenging enough where it may take anyone, even me, which it did, multiple attempts. And before we call it a wrap here, let's talk a bit about improvements. When I think about trophies that would have reflected Battlegrounds and have been helpful for mental fitness, I would have added more move-specific and win condition-specific trophies. That's really what Saber did with the list already, but just left out so much. And with a game like this, where it's a great intro game to mental fitness and certain trophies are reasonably expected to take a bit longer, and I just would hope Saber considers doing that in the future installments, because it's pretty valuable. And yeah, okay, that's a wrap. Again, Battlegrounds turned out to be harder than I anticipated. I would recommend playing it though if you're looking to build mental reflex, and especially if you're just looking to get into gaming for mental fitness purposes. And if you have any questions about this game or mental fitness, or just want to share your experience with Battlegrounds, feel free to leave a comment or message me. I will do my best to answer any questions in a reasonable time. Alright everyone, that's another review in the bag. If you want to watch me play live and even join in on my multiplayer games, follow me on Twitch. If you'd like to hear more about mental fitness, my game previews, and initial impressions, then go on over and follow my Instagram. If you'd like to help choose what game I should play next, or guess how long my next game will take, you can do that on X. That's where I do my polls, so keep a lookout there. And finally, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye!